and welcome back to Stockholm. Now I'm standing here with Theo. You talked a little bit about the introduction of BIM as a fundament for product lifecycle management. Can you explain why our understanding of fully digitized building process is so important?
Yeah, I mean, I think as I mentioned, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is create this seamless connection of data and information all the way through the process. And the reason we want to do that is because you want to go from data, information to knowledge. Okay, and then at the end of the day, the more knowledge we have, the better outcomes we can drive. So if we don't enable that to happen, then then we're never going to get knowledge.
No, that's so true. And with your expertise, what do you think the future will bring?
Yeah, if I could predict the future, I would win. I would win the lotto, right? And I think at the end of the day, and I think I've been on various panels, over the last couple of days. I think we all want to drive a more sustainable world and a more sustainable outcome, right? So, and I think as you think about the things we do, we want to spend our time on more high value, better outcome tasks. So, the outcome is how do we reduce energy? How do we deliver a more resilient, a higher quality, digital world and built world, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So in order to do that, we have to make a lot, I would say, better decisions earlier.
Yeah.
So the more insight and knowledge we have earlier on in the actual built life cycle, the better outcomes we're going to get. So I'm going to say that when you think about what an architect or what an engineer does today is going to be very different, what they do 10 or 15 years from now.
Yeah, I think so too. And will we have the right products and knowledge to meet what's coming or what we think is coming?
I think I think that's what we're building, right?
Exactly.
I think all of us are trying to do that. So,
yeah.
But I don't think it's just a technology. I think it's a people, process, and technology. So, again, I'll use the word balance. Is how do all these things come together at the right time to enable the outcome we want? So I think we're on that journey. I think it's going to take a while. We're learning a lot as we're going through, and I think that's part of why people are coming to events like this to change their way of thinking and to adopt different approaches.
Yeah, because people do the change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People drive change. Exactly.
People drive change. Absolutely. So yes. So thank you very much for being here and doing the panel discussions and your very important keynote session. So I thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.